Oh, what's up guys? It's me again, Sam with Stolt Fitness, and today I wanted to talk to you about some forearm exercises. Now, you have exercises for the bottom part of your forearm, and you also have some for the top part of your forearm right here. I had a question last week from somebody who wanted to build up their forearms or grip strength. So then my next question was whether they wanted to build up their grip strength or their forearm size. He wanted to build up the size of his forearm. Now, if you were trying to build up grip strength, you'd be training differently. And in a video I made last week, I can talk about the difference. But essentially, if you're doing grip strength, you're going to be going with heavier weight, and the time under tension is going to be much, much less. Now, if you're trying to build up the size of your forearm, time under tension is where it matters. So you want to really, really focus on destroying your forearms with these exercises. When you're done with these exercises, you want your forearms to feel 3 times bigger than how they normally feel. So you can do any of these exercises with dumbbells. I'm using the easy curl bar here, but you can do them with a straight bar. You can do them with the dumbbells like I just mentioned. The first one I'm going to do is for the underside or this part of your forearm. And it's called wrist curls or finger curls, where you're going to get onto a bench and you're going to have your arms across the bench like this, and you're going to be curling it in like this. Now, when you do these, like any other exercise we do, we want to make sure that each rep is under control, and you're consciously thinking about squeezing those muscles as hard as you can. So you want to keep the time under tension from the top all the way down to the bottom. And you don't want to just rock your wrist back and forth. That's not going to be the most effective way to do this exercise. So let me just show you how it looks. Alright, so now I've got an easy curl bar here. I'm going to rest my arms across the bench here. I'm going to let it roll down to my fingertips and then squeeze it back up. And the whole entire time, I'm going to be trying to squeeze my forearms as much as possible. I'm not swinging it around very quickly, but I am trying to focus on just squeezing my forearms. Now, if you think you have an imbalance in between the size of your forearms, then I'd recommend doing these with dumbbells and not a barbell, or with an easy curl bar. Now, that's essentially what you're going to be doing. If you have a clock right there, or to look at, then try to keep your time under tension to somewhere between 30 to 45 seconds. If you can knock out, if you're going like this and you knock out 20 in 30 seconds, then you're going too fast. Slow down each rep and go for 45 seconds then. Now the next exercise, what I'm going to show you, is going to just be the exact opposite of that. When I say the exact opposite, I just mean your grip, instead of underhand, is going to be overhand. You're not going to be using your thumbs. So what this is going to do is help engage all the muscles on the top of your forearm here. Now, don't ask me any of the names of them, but when you do this, you're going to be doing curls. So we're going to grab the easy curl bar here with the thumbless grip overhand here, and we're going to be doing curls. We're not really trying to focus on your bicep during this exercise, but you do still want to maintain good form for purpose of injury, as well as when you start to cheat on one thing, it makes it much easier to cheat on the other exercises. So let me show you how this looks. As you can see here, hopefully, no thumbs here. And we're just going to make sure that they're very, very controlled throughout. And we're just trying to squeeze this bar as we go through it. And as you do your sets, you'll start to notice that your forearms feel twice as big as they normally do. And that's obviously because all the blood is rushing into your forearms. Now keep squeezing the bar as you're doing this. Don't let it slip out of your hands. Alright, so now your forearms should feel really good. And if you're trying to build the size of your forearms, then with each one of these, with the wrist curls and with the overhand thumbless grip curls, you want to do somewhere maybe between 3 to 5 sets of 30 to 45 seconds with the time under tension. Don't necessarily go for the reps, go for the time under tension, because that's what's going to be the important part here. And now you've just done somewhere between 6 to 10 sets of forearms. And now we're going to work on a little bit more of your grip strength, but again, we're trying to go with a longer time under tension. So, and I just have 2 10s here that I'm going to be grabbing. There's names for this, but I don't remember what they are. And if you have 2 of the regular metal plates where one side is completely smooth and the other side has a little bit of a rivet for you to grab the edges, then obviously put the flat sides together so you can grab it. Okay, now we're going to grab this like that. So, and then we're just going to hold it by our sides, and we're going to focus on squeezing it as hard as we can. And once, again, do this where there's a clock or something like that, or count in your head 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, up to 30 to 45 seconds. And then you're gonna switch grip and do the same thing. Now, once this becomes easy for you to do for 45 seconds, then go up in weight. Do the 25s, and then go up to the 35s if your gym has them, and then 45s, and then if that becomes easy, then use a dumbbell. It's not exactly the same thing, but you're going to do the similar things. Okay? Now, if you know somebody else with puny little scrawny arms, then share this video with them. I'm sure they would appreciate it. Lastly, if you found this video informative, then press that thumbs up button and subscribe to see other videos like this in the future. And I will see you on the other side.